What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Getting ready. It's a little humid today. I currently can't get the boat out. They're doing some concrete work, so I've got 7, 8, 9, 10 cars parked in front of our house. So not a big deal. Might go fishing tomorrow, hopefully. But I've been working on some baits with the new owners of Omega. I'm just kind of custom doing my own stuff. That's the nice thing about custom painting and designing some of their stuff for them. I can kind of get in some baits and try them out, see what colors, all that kind of stuff works. But I've been painting some stuff for smallmouth fishing around here in Missouri. Like southern Missouri, there's a bunch of good rivers for smallmouth fishing, and up north where I go a lot up in Wisconsin and Minnesota. A couple colors that have been dominating the last couple times I've been up there. So these are the original colors I've been painting. So it's this guy right here. This guy is using our Hypergill skirt. So I color matched the skirt. So you got the chartreuse with the brown black, with the tan blue on the bottom. I've added my trailer. If I do use a trailer, is the 3.5 inch Exo Swims. This is in the electric blue chartreuse. I'm almost out of them, so I'm hoping I just go through a couple of them. I got a couple tournaments up there in September, maybe October. If I can make it up there, I just enjoy fishing up there. It's in like the 50s and 60s up there, so it's much better than the upper 80s and 90s and 100s here. So, but this is the trailer I use on them. Matches the color really well. It adds a little bulk, so this is a 1/2 ounce spinnerbait. So you have a little bit slower retrieve, adding the swim bait, and you get a little bit extra action. If I don't run the swim bait on there, I will just run it straight bare like this, but then I will add a spinnerbait trailer hook, which you can do on this as well. You just have to make sure it is up out of the way of the tail, so you don't get interference with the hook on that. And I'm either using a 2/0 Gamakatsu or the 3/0 Gamakatsu. It just depends on skirt length. I like to use a 2/0 with the shorter skirt. And if you've seen some of the other Omega swim skirts, they have a really long tail to them. I will try to go to the 3/0, just a little bit longer so they don't short strike it. But yeah, this is the color. I use this up in St. Clair. I've used it up in Wisconsin a ton. I'm gonna go use it next week up in Minnesota, Wisconsin for some smallies and largemouth around grass, rock, all that kind of stuff. Again, if you haven't seen it, this is the Genesis TI. This is the titanium, tunable titanium wire. I did my own glue braid here so it doesn't flex or break at the weakest points. Also, nice thing is you can take off the blade. So I can change this blade out to Colorado or Willow, whatever you want. But this is it. Slide it back on and you're good to go. And the next one is, this is the color just because they absolutely love the pink jigs and stuff that we throw up in St. Clair. This is a pink, purple, brown one that I came up with. Probably saw pictures on my Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I also did one with a white skirt, or the white blade here. These are size 2s, and I think these are size 3.5s. I like the little bit smaller blades. I can burn them faster, and it also matches the size of the forge I'm going after. A lot of the bait fishing stuff on the rivers are very small. They're not big. They're not gizzard shads. They're not big thread fins. They're tiny little like Cisco's, whatever they are up there. But this is the pink one. I have not thrown this yet. I've got a couple tied on, ready to go for next week. But that is it. This is how I pretty much spinnerbait. I've got the, I probably need to swap this guy out here to a little bit smaller willow leaf, but I'll see how it runs. If it has too much lift, it has too much roll, I'll change it out. But these are the custom heads I'm painting. Trying them out, see how they do. This one's probably got 70, 100 fish on it. I've got one in the box, same thing. Durability is there, so that is how I rig my Omega spinnerbaits. As you can see here, it also has the 2 rattle bands. This is just the jig skirt, so you can put rattles there if you really wanted to. You don't really need to though, but it keeps the bait on really tight with the double keeper here. As you can see, the double keeper. I also add a little bit of super glue. You can either add glue to the skirt or you can add it to the shank right here. Usually if you do the shank, you can use it over and over. If you do it to the skirt, it might just pull the whole thing down. So that's it. It might come out, I don't know, but I'm just testing colors. I like to have a little bit different than everybody else. So smash that thumbs up, guys. Appreciate you watching. And I gotta get more of these. Peace.